Hi, this is Hope Kaya of SantaFeWebDesign.net, and this is a short tutorial on how to optimize an image for your website so that it's not too big. If you're a Joomla user and you're uploading images, sometimes you may get a warning message that the image is too big. And it's good that you're getting that because you don't want to upload images that are big because your pages will load too slowly. And that has a big effect on how long people stay on your site. So you want to be uploading images that are small. Well, perfect size actually. But it can be complicated how to do that. And this is the simplest way that I've found, and I'm going to teach you how. Okay, so I'm opening a new browser window which has nothing on it. And you can see over here on my desktop I have an image. And I really don't know what size it is. There are different ways that I could find out. But one of the easier ways is with Firefox. So I've got Firefox, which is my favorite browser, open. And I'm going to drag the image right onto it. And now it doesn't look too big here. But actually, if I drag this whole thing up out of your view, except for part of it, and I start dragging the corner, you'll see this image is stretching and stretching and stretching and stretching. It's actually quite a good size. This is Bosque del Apache, by the way, in New Mexico. I took this picture months ago. And so I'm just going to resize this window to fit into the movie I'm making for you right now. And another way to tell how big an image is to look at the top of your browser in Firefox and see where it says 2592 by 1936. Right, and it's 26% of the actual size is what you're seeing here, right? So I would guess that most people don't need an image that's bigger than 700 pixels, okay? So in width. In height, I wouldn't go much farther than 500 pixels just because some people are on smaller laptops and you don't want people to have to scroll up and down to see an image, and you don't want them to have to scroll left and right, and most websites would allow you might end up with a 400 pixel wide image or a 500 pixel wide image. But if you make it 700, then you know that it'll be as big as you could possibly want it in most cases. So that's what I'm advising you to do. But how? Okay, so there is software that is called Image Optimizer. And you can go to imageoptimizer.net, and it's just a free online service where you can resize, compress, and optimize your image files. Now, using the online system is slow, but it's so easy. You can download this software and do it on your desktop more quickly. I'm not going to demo that because the way I'm showing you now works on Mac and PC the same way. So I'm just going to show you the online version. So really all you do is put the image you're working with on your desktop or your Finder, depending on whether you're on a Mac or PC or how old your system is. And so I've put it on my desktop, on my Mac, and I know where to find it. Okay? So you're going to have to put your image somewhere where you know how to find it. I don't care if it's a folder. If it's a folder, you're going to need to double click that folder, and or you need to know how to find that folder. Okay? And as long as you know how to find it, that's fine. So here we are with a browse button here on the web page. I'm going to click browse, and I'm going to go to my desktop, and see I'm on my desktop. So I'm going to click on the image, and I'm going to make this thing smaller so you can see better. See the open button? It should be very similar for you if you're on a PC. You just have to navigate to the folder that you want, that you have made to put this image in, or to your desktop or Finder. I'm clicking on open. Now, see where it says the quality normal? I would say start with normal and see how it goes. And then, because you can make it smaller in terms of, you can assign these attributes here, or you can just say, well, I want a maximum width of 700 and a maximum height of 500. Okay, so it's not going to let it be any taller than 500 or any wider than 700. Now click on Optimize Now. So I'm waiting to see what happens. See it says it's sending the request. Oops, waiting for imageoptimizer.net. And there it is. It's 36 kilobytes. Okay, this is, and it's 670 by 500. 670 pixels by 500. It used to be, almost 2,600 wide and 1,574 kilobytes. So now I'm going to download it to my computer. I'm going to go back to my desktop and put it right where the other one is, and see it has the same name as it used to have. This is a good opportunity to just rename it. I'm going to call it Bosky Sunset, because that's what it is. And I'm going to save it. And it has landed on my desktop. And I'm dragging it over for you to see it. See? There it is, boskysunset.jpg. Now if I drag and drop it onto Firefox, it's going to replace what we were just looking at. And if I start stretching this window, it's not going to get any bigger because that's the size it is. Okay? And you can see up here 670 by 500. So that'll load much faster on your website. And you can experiment with smaller sizes, more compressed settings. In fact, let's do that real quick. You can stop this if you've already got all the information you need. I'm just backing up on my browser. I'm going to try a smaller one. Let's say small file size, but I'm going to keep 700 by 500. And I've already selected the image. Oh, it's wanting me to select it again. There it is. I found it on my desktop, the original image. I'm opening it, and I'm optimizing now. And once again, it's going to take another minute or two. And then we can look at it and compare them, one to the other, and see if we can tell the difference in quality. You see, it's the same size. Actually, it's doing the exact same thing it did before. So that didn't make any difference. It's still 36 kilobytes. What if you wanted to try to get it down to 20 kilobytes? I'm going to try very small file size and see if that makes a difference. I'll be curious. And okay, it's optimizing. Optimizing. Oh, it's not making any difference. So I guess if you set your pixel width, that's all you really need to do, and then it'll give you the compression, whatever compression that pixel width is. So we're saying it was a maximum of 700 and a maximum wide and a maximum of 500. So in this case, if it was going to be 500 pixels tall, it can't be more than 670 without losing its aspect ratio. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the Image Optimizer. I think it's fabulous and it makes life really easy. So enjoy Joomla or whatever software, whatever website, or for whatever reason you need to optimize an image. Have fun. Okay, this is Hope Kaya of SantaFeWebDesign.net. Thanks again.